Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Tom. Today, our video features
Zhang
the
Han's
following
reputation
exciting
rebounds
content.
as new
What do you
works gain traction. A comeback may be imminent. Zhang Han has finally learned to be wiser. This January, Zhang Han returned to the public eye with a new work. Given his long-standing reputation as someone who effortlessly generates trending topics, it was almost inevitable that any move, professional or personal, would attract attention. As expected, his name once again climbed the hot search rankings. This time, however, the tone of the discussion was noticeably different. Rather than a television drama premiere, Zhang Han's comeback came through the stage. The revival of the Chai Theater version of A Dream Like a Dream at the Beijing Performing Arts Center Opera House marked his latest appearance. In the production, Zhang plays the pivotal role of patient number 5, a character crushed by suffering yet relentlessly searching for meaning in life. When Zhang Han appeared at the theater, cameras and media attention quickly followed. But unlike in the past, he did not court the spotlight or attempt to shape the narrative. Instead, he presented himself with restraint and composure, a marked departure from his earlier public persona. In subsequent interviews, Zhang's remarks were notably lucid. Speaking about public scrutiny, he emphasized the importance of boundaries. On stage, he is an actor, fully devoted to his role. Once he steps away, he consciously distances himself from the entertainment industry and returns to the life of an ordinary person. Compared with his earlier urgency to explain, respond, or defend himself, Zhang now appears reconciled with his own pace. He no longer rushes to shed labels or counter criticism, choosing instead to focus on the fundamental task of acting well. Indeed, Zhang Han has reached a point where change was no longer optional. Looking back at his career, the turning points are clear. In 2009, his role as Murin Yunhei in Meteor Shower propelled the newcomer to overnight fame. The domineering, flamboyant character brought him success, but also quietly confined him within a fixed image. Later, Boss and Me further cemented his identity as a CEO-type lead. For several years, everything worked in his favor: popular roles, soaring fame, and confidence that was impossible to miss. Yet as similar roles accumulated and novelty faded, the limitations of this trajectory began to surface. The true setback arrived in 2022 with Gentlemen of the East 8th District. Zhang served as producer, supervisor, screenwriter, and lead actor, effectively bearing full responsibility. The show was met with harsh criticism for its vulgar storytelling and controversial values, becoming the lowest point of his career. From that moment on, the label of greasy stuck firmly. In the 3 years that followed, Zhang rarely appeared in public and released few new works, yet the controversy never fully dissipated. In many ways, his path mirrors that of Wang Xiaoming. Wang Xiaoming once struggled with the same overbearing, greasy CEO image. From exaggerated early performances to poorly balanced role choices, and later the viral authoritative quotes from variety shows, public perception of him plummeted. Ultimately, Wang chose to respond through his craft, gradually rebuilding credibility with performances in works such as The Bravest and The Message. Now, Zhang Han seems to be standing at a similar crossroads. The difference is that this time, he has chosen a slower, and far more demanding, route, returning to the theater. On stage, there are no filters or edits. An actor must rely on sustained concentration, discipline, and technique to engage the audience for hours at a time. In recent interviews, Zhang no longer speaks of comebacks or market success. Instead, he repeatedly mentions accumulation, fundamentals, and the weight of a role, words that would have sounded unlikely coming from him just a few years ago. After 3 years of silence, his most significant change may not be in appearance, but in mindset. He has begun to understand that traffic fades and labels eventually turn against you, while only performances and characters truly endure. In an industry defined by constant exposure, staying clear-headed is no easy task. Acknowledging missteps and adjusting one's direction requires even greater courage. Whether Zhang Han can ultimately complete this transformation remains to be seen. But at the very least, he has taken a crucial first step. No longer desperate to prove himself, no longer driven by trending charts, this is Zhang Han, setting out once again.
Button to support us. Thank you.